Nanny Affair 2, Chapter 1. I don't think I'll ever be enough for her. Hey, don't cry. You're amazing just the way you are. She slips her hand in yours. Something about her touch feels deeper than just friendship. I know it's not my place, but I've always felt you deserve better than Sam. If you were mine, Anna. She sighs and breaks off with a shake of her hand. Let's just say, I could think of better things to do with you than hide from the world. Several months earlier. Chapter 1, The Return. After spending a few more weeks in Italy, you're finally on your way back to the States. Home sweet home. We stayed in Naples so long, it almost feels weird to be flying back. I miss hot dogs. I miss English. Sam threads her fingers through yours on the armrest between your seats. It's hard to believe how much has changed in just a few months. I should look to the future. You're right, but I'm more interested in how things are going to keep changing. For instance, the boys will go back to school. Don't remind me of us. You and Sam chuckle at Mickey's exaggerated pout. Maybe I can still get them to turn the plane around. As much as I enjoy spending time with you, I'm not sure I can handle another transatlantic flight back-to-back. Yeah, and we miss Grandma and Grandpa. Good thing you're headed straight to their houses once we land. They insisted it's been too long since they came home from Italy before us. As the boys high-five, Sam leans in and whispers to you. Plus, it gives us some much-needed alone time back at the penthouse. Your body instantly responds in the implication in Sam's voice. Sam, good. I have wicked plans for you. She trailing fingers over her arm. And I need all night to carry them out. As the plane begins to descend, you're not sure if your stomach is fluttering because of the drop in altitude or the anticipation of the future. After dropping the twins off at their grandparents, you and Sam settle in the backseat of the limo. Carter turns around from the driver's seat. Should we drop by the office, Miss Dalton, or go straight home? Home, please, Carter. It's been a long day already. As the car pulls away from the curb, Sam raises the privacy partition and rests her hand on your thigh. Just her touch sends tingles of electricity through you. Miss Dalton, just don't stop there. You put your hand on hers, guiding it towards the apex of your thighs. I wouldn't dream of it, Miss Schuler. You inhale sharply as Sam takes back control of her fingers, teasing and torturing you. Sam leans closer, planting slow kisses on your cheek, along your jaw, and down the curve of your neck. You tilt your head to the side with a groan. Let's take the private elevator up to the penthouse. I can't wait another moment to get my hands on you. Waste no time. Then don't. You capture her mouth in a kiss, then quickly turns feverish. Sam breaks apart just long enough to lower the partition to a few inches. Take us to the back entrance of the building, would you, Carter? Certainly. You practically sprint inside the elevator, pulling Sam along with you. She has just enough time to hit the button for the penthouse before your clothes are off and you're reaching for her. I hope this elevator was really, really slow. She smirks as she wraps her arms around you. Oh, do you have an exhibitionist streak I don't know about? No one can see us in here. True, which means I can do this. Sam presses your back against the cold metal of the elevator. As she captures your mouth with hers, you grip her shirt, making quick work of the buttons. Clothes off now. Yes, ma'am. You take in every inch of her body as it's exposed to your hungry gaze. Never get tired of seeing you like this. Sam runs her hands down the length of your body, her fingers like fire against your skin. The feeling is very mutual. She leans in and follows the same path with her lips, her tongue darting out to tease and torture you. Just when you feel like you might explode, the elevator dings and opens into the penthouse. Sam guides you back into the hallway as she kisses along your collarbone. You let your head fall back to grant her better access. Bedroom. So bossy. Sam, do what I say or you'll be punished. Is that understood? Yes. You snap the waistband of her underwear, smirking as her eyes darken in response. Yes, what? Yes, mistress. You smooth your hands over her chest, your fingers tracing, teasing circles around her breasts and up to the pebbles of her nipples. She draws in a sharp breath. Good girl. You point down to the hallway towards her bedroom, forcefully smacking her hard on the ass as she moves past you. You climb on her bed, moving backwards so your eyes never leave hers. You can see her chest rising and falling rapidly with anticipation. You curl your fingers, beckoning Sam closer. She gets on her knees before you, waiting. Take off my panties. As you wish. She hooks her fingers under them, swiftly pulling them off. Sam spreads your thighs, and all thoughts of who was in charge vanish as her fingers brush your center. Don't stop. She keeps up the torturous pace, but her other hand moves down until she can slide one, then another finger inside. Sam does as you command, moving against you with such speed and precision that you feel yourself hurtling towards the edge. Like that. Yes. You can't wait any longer. You pull her onto the bed with you, expertly guiding her back so you can straddle her in one fluid motion. Sam lifts you up to resume her fingers posture inside of you. You reach for her, pushing her aside her underwear and matching your movements to hers. And I love the way you touch me. Your head falls back as both of your moans fill the room. Her fingers fill you up as you continue to stroke her sensitive flesh. So good. As the pressure builds inside of you, you grab the back of her neck and pull her gaze to meet yours. Watch me, Sam. Watch what you do to me. You let go of everything, allowing yourself to shout as if you're the only two people in the world. Yes, Sam. A string of curses falls from her lips as your hips pick up speed and pleasure surges through you. So beautiful. The two of you reel together, spasms overtaking you both at the same time. Sam. After you freshen up, you head to your old bedroom, but your luggage is nowhere to be found. Weird. Maybe Carter accidentally left it in the car? You hunt down Sam in the master bathroom, where she's already changed into her pajamas. Cute. Hey, have you seen my... Oh, there's my suitcase. Actually, I was thinking you could unpack here in the master suite. You mean move in with you? But what if I drive you crazy? You already do. That's how we got into this whole mess, remember? That's not actually what I meant. We've never actually talked about this sort of thing before. I'm a blanket hogger. Did you think of that? Then we'll buy more blankets. However many it takes to keep you warm. But... Sam slides her arms around you, pulling you in close. And I'll do whatever it takes to make you feel comfortable. I just want you in my arms every night as we fall asleep. And every morning when we wake up. I want that too. Good. Now tell me exactly how many blankets you need, and I'll make it happen. You smile and move to start unpacking your suitcase, and then the one of the drawers Sam has already cleared out for you. It's almost surreal being back in New York. I was just getting comfortable in our little Italian bubble, but now that we're back in our real lives, we're going to have to figure out how to be together here too. Exactly. I know we can't officially go public with our relationship just yet, since the company's still recovering from the wedding. I think your dad would have a heart attack. True, but there is something we can do to take a step in the right direction. You're fired. What? If this is your way of getting breakup, you might want to rethink the strategy. Sorry. Oh, I meant that I don't think you should be the boy's nanny anymore. You are so much more to this family, and I want to make sure that you know that. I do, but want to be suspicious? I won't have a public reason to hang out with you anymore, not to mention the new nanny will eventually learn our dirty secret. Anna, you are not a dirty secret. We'll hire someone discreet. They'll sign a usual NDA. The rest will have to come up with a plan. What if I train the new nanny to start? That'll buy us some time, and you cut off as a yawn envelops you. You smile at Sam sheepishly. We can discuss the details tomorrow, or whenever the jet lag wears off. Right now, there's nothing I want more than to sleep with my live-in girlfriend. Two of you slip into bed together. Sam's arms slide around you as you drift into a comfortable sleep. A few days later, you and your best friend Jenny chat on the phone, covering everything from traffic on her fashion blog to your flight home. So, while you're living that fun employment life, who's gonna watch the boys? Sam and I are interviewing a bunch of nanny candidates today, actually. Ooh, pick someone hot. I already did pick someone hot. Sam doesn't count. Besides, you can never appreciate too much beauty. Speaking of, I got you a little welcome home present. Carter should have left it in the entryway for you. You find the package quickly and open it to find a cute fall outfit. I know it's too much, but couldn't help myself. You're back in NYC, baby. You gotta put your best, most fashionable foot forward. And if it makes Sam want you just a little bit more, what's the harm? Okay, you've convinced me. I'll try it on, but I'm not making any promises. You will once you see how fab it is. I'll call you later, bye. You hang up with Jenny, then head to the other side of the penthouse to get a better look at this stylish, casual outfit. He's right. I want to make a good impression today. But I swear, we've seen this outfit 4 times minimum in all of choices. Jenny strikes again. Let's see what Sam thinks. You go to meet Sam in the home office, where she's reviewing applicants while she waits. Don't worry, I know all the things we should be looking for in a nanny and all the things we definitely want to avoid. If you're concerned about... Sam looks up mid-sentence and trails off as she takes in your new look from head to toe. Wow, you look wow. She reaches out and pulls you in her lap so she can shower your neck with kisses. What was that about me being concerned? She captures your lips for one last lingering moment. Just that if you think I'll try and hire another beautiful, smart, charming young woman who steals my heart, I've got my hands full with you already. Sam, you're right. I'm not worried. Besides, we can role-play the nanny and mom anytime you want. Good to know. Throughout the morning, hopeful candidates come and go vying for your old position. Your most important duties will be school drop-offs, pickups, meals, homework, bedtime. How do those tasks sound to you? I can, totally do that. It gives me lots of chances to catch your kids doing something funny or stupid on camera. My videos explode if there's a kid in them for some reason. I don't think we want to expose Mason and Mickey to your tens of followers. Listen, everybody starts out somewhere, okay? I can't diss on them. Definitely not. But yeah, recording someone else's kids. It's a bit creepy. Have you ever worked with children before?
My last girlfriend said that I was kind of like a child. Does that count?
We'll take that as a no. What's the most appealing to you about this position?
Well, my own children haven't spoken to me in decades, so I see this as a second chance.
Right. Maybe we should do a hypothetical next. Let's talk about, a disciplinary scenario. It's about 8 on a school night. Both boys are technically in bed, but they're also singing rounds of the most annoying song you've ever heard of. What do you do? Baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Easy, get the duct tape.
Oh, no, you don't. I think that's all I need to hear. Same. Get the duct tape. I would do it as a smart-ass answer. After a few more rounds of unsuccessful interviews, you're just about to call it for the day. Was this what it was like when you met me? Did you just hire me out of utter desperation? I definitely met some duds, but you were also an excellent candidate in your own rights. We've only gotten one more on the list for today, Jordan Lay. As if on cue, the elevator dings, and a moment later, a car shows in a bright-eyed young woman. She's already got the mom vibes down. Hello, I'm Jordan Lee, pronounced Lay. It's nice to meet you. Alright, I like that. Jordan Lay. She certainly seems professional. Let's hope your answers match. Thanks again for submitting your application, Miss Lay. It's impressive. Can you tell me why you want this job? Sam passes the resume to you and you glance over the paper. Oldest of 6 kids, started a neighborhood babysitting company as a teen, CPR certified. Well, I want to apply my child psychology degree to a practical setting, but it's more than that. I believe children are the doors to our future, and their guardians are the keys. Not that I'd be a guardian, I just know that I'd be a nanny, but it takes a village, right? I came on way too strong, didn't I? I wouldn't say that. I bet dropping my degree like that sounded desperate. I knew I shouldn't have led with that. Sam cast you a sideways glance and you raised an eyebrow at her unasked question. I think we're both surprised to have such a qualified candidate after the other interviews we've had today. Oh, then I'm not failing miserably? Not at all. Sam's phone buzzes and she checks the screen with a frown. Sorry, I've got to answer this. Anna, can you take over for a few minutes? You nod, and Sam ducks out of the room. You turn to Jordan with a critical eye. Alright, next question. What's your scandal strategy? Once a tabloid finds a subject that sells copies, they don't let it go, especially when it comes to the Dalton family. What do you do when the next smear campaign breaks? Well, other than stick to no comment, my top priority is to protect the boys at all costs, even if it means hunkering down in the penthouse until the storm dies down. Good answer. I just hope they won't tire blanket forts and Bill Nye experiments too quickly. Okay, I'm liking answer number 2. And I hope this isn't too presumptuous, but can I just ask, or say that I have so much respect for what you went through? What do you mean? What happened in Italy, it was a nightmare scenario for any staffer to the elite. Having your employer go through that kind of public scrutiny, but they never printed a bad word about the boys, which I'm quite sure is credit to you. I really admire that. Thank you. But Sam also takes the boys' safety very serious. Miss Lay, please call me Jordan. Just then, the sound of the 2 familiar voices bleeds through the office door, followed by the thunder of small feet. Bark, 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 bark! The office door swings open and Sam walks in, tucking her phone into her pocket as the twins dodge around her.
Will you come to the park with us, Anna? Say yes, say yes!
They both stop short when they spot Jordan sitting across from you. Mason squints at her suspiciously.
Who's that? Whatever you're selling, we don't want it.
Sam, boys, don't be rude. Sorry, Jordan. I think their Aunt Robin rubbed off on them a little bit too much. That's alright. I would also be suspicious of a complete stranger hanging out in my home. Does Sam never have, like, other people in her life that ever come to her house? Did I miss anything? Just... Jordan, continuing to impress. I was, just about out of questions.
When do we get to interview her? Yeah, that's my favorite snack. Or was it? How many books are we allowed to have in bed? Do you like pranks? Experiments.
Well, the Bill Nye thing will go over well with this kid. Slow down, boys. Maybe Jordan can come to the park with us. Consider it a hands-on portion of the interview. Sounds great. And Anna, will you join us? Sam leans in and lowers her voice so only you can hear. I could use another set of eyes to help me evaluate Jordan, and I know the boys would love having the whole family there. What do you say? Oh, fine. Why not? I'd love to come. But
Yay! Park!
The park is sunny, breezy, and filled with children when you arrive. I guess we weren't the only ones trying to take advantage of the last few days of summer. Alright, you two, try to stay close. It's crowded today, so if we get separated, meet us at the toll slide, okay?
Toll slide! Got it.
The boys pulled off in different directions, Mickey towards the monkey bars and Mason towards the swings. Well, that didn't last long. Why don't I stay with Mickey while you two watch Mason? Problem solved. Actually, consider this your first test. Sam and I aren't always going to be there. The park gets like this all the time, and Mason and Mickey don't always want to do the same activity. Right, tall slide plan is a good backup, but shouldn't be relied on. Other options to make the twins easy to find the crowd. GPS watches, neon clothes, bells on their shoelaces. No to number 3. You get points for creativity, but those things only work if the boys keep them on. Which is never a guarantee. I usually just stand with one twin and keep my gaze focused on the other. Your peripheral vision does the rest. Pretty much. Makes sense. And remember, if you freak out, they'll freak out. They're really perceptive to your moods and emotions, especially Mason. Even if something unexpected pops up, it's important to stay calm, so they do too. I see. These are great tips. Thank you. She has a class in child psychology, or a degree, and yes, she's a complete idiot apparently. We need to tell her these things. No, why don't you jump in there and get your hands dirty? Sometimes being a nanny is just about having fun too. That I can do. Jordan cups her mouth and shouts to the boys. Mason, Mickey, do you two want to play Lava Monster?
Yeah. Wait for me.
Mickey jumps off the monkey bars and runs towards you, while you, Mason, slows the swing to a stop. Jordan's the monster. Look out!
Arrgh! Oh, on second thought.
Sam shared a worried glance as Mason stops short and stares at Jordan. Sam starts towards Mason, but you shake your head, letting her know you'll handle it as you reach a hand out to Mason. Here, kiddo. We'll outrun the lava monster together.
Coming!
Mason grabs your hands, and the two of you take off towards the jungle gym. Scurrying up the ladder, you pause to catch your breath as you reach the platform at the top.
I think we lost her.
Here over the edge of the railing, it's spot Jordan going after Mickey and Sam first. I'm gonna get you.
Never.
Return back to Mason. Looks like we're in the clear for now. As he snuggles into your side, you squat down and look at him in the eye. So, what do you think of Jordan so far?
Oh, she's fine.
So, there's no right or wrong answer. I just want to know how you actually feel.
In that case, I feel like it really doesn't matter. She's just gonna leave in a bit anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, all of our other nannies left, and Aunt Sofia was just starting to be nice to us before she disappeared. Even you left us for a bit, before we ran after you, so...
So, why bother?
Yeah.
Mason, I understand how you feel. It's scary to care about people when they might leave. Wrap your arms around him and he hugs you back.
I'm glad you didn't leave forever.
Me too, buddy. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than with you and your brother and your mom.
Good.
And if you give Jordan a chance, maybe she'll become part of your life like I did. Well, not exactly like that. Just then a shadow eclipses the two of you and Jordan lunges towards you from behind a post.
Gotcha. Ah!
Run! You, Mason, go down the ladder as fast as you can, ready to sprint when you hit the ground. You almost run right into Sam. She scoops Mason in her arms and pretends to bite his stomach. You might be able to escape Jordan, but you can't escape me.
No! I want Mom to be it too. Now, Mom's in.
While Sam pantomimes transforming into a monster before her big attack, Mickey grabs her hand and pulls you after him.
There's only one place too high for Mom Dragon to reach.
Mickey points to the pinnacle of the tallest slide of the playground.
Can I count on you to help me escape, Special Agent Anna?
You got it. I'll go down the slide with you. The two of you flee up the ladder as Sam chases you, arms outstretched.
She's right behind us.
Don't worry, the 100-mile escape hatch will shoot us all the way to safety. Control must eat sun. You swing your legs onto the slide with a laughing Mickey in your lap. Ready?
Ready.
You shoot down the length of the slide, holding tight as Mickey throws his hands in the air. Woohoo! Mickey smiles up at you.
If every day with Jordan is like this year's gonna be awesome.
I don't think there'll be a lava monster every time, but I'm glad you like her.
Mickey, Hannah!
Look out! And now I've got both of you. Sam jumps out of nowhere and wraps you both in her arms.
No!
I guess that makes me the lava monster. You chase after the others, laughing and smiling in the warm afternoon sunlight. After a long afternoon to the park and some thorough showers, you and Sam stretch out into the bed together and discuss the day's events. So, what do you think of Jordan? Jordan is definitely the best we've seen. Agreed. I'll reach out to her after the offer in the morning, then. Thanks for all your help today and volunteering to train her. Trainer. Huh. It's a good excuse to keep doing my favorite parts of the job. Otherwise, I might raise a few eyebrows if I'm doing lots of school pickups. Only until we can go public, but meanwhile, I'll have to find a way to be enough just for you at home. You might have to work overtime. Sam flips you on your back, hovering over you as her eyes flash. Think I can handle that. I'm a very dedicated worker, you know. She dips her head to scatter kisses on your collarbone. A thought occurs to you. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to ask you about the call you got earlier during Jordan's interview. Sam pulls her back with a grimace, but her arms are wrapped around you. Things have been strained lately. What with the merger and the breakup, my dad isn't exactly pleased with me or Robin. He called a shareholder meeting with Dalton Russo Incorporated next week, and he wants you there. Why the hell me? Me, why? I have no idea at this point. We have to be prepared for anything. Oh God, what have I done? Many horrible crimes against humanity, apparently. You know, finding love, that sort of shit. Alright, and so, thank you very much for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you'd like to support me and my content. Without further ado, sorry about being a little bit late today. Pretty much TLDR. At about 4 o'clock this morning, my CPU's cooler decided to make a ton of noise, okay? So, I pretty much spent 4 hours operating on that sucker to get it to where it would work, but unfortunately the coolant in the AIO water pump is out, Now, basically, those are the simpler mechanisms of this machine for my computer. So, long story short, right now it's running on auxiliary, and I can't refill it because it doesn't have a big radiator, and all that takes a bunch of management and yada yada yada, okay? So, long story short, I'm gonna have to get a new coolant device. So, yeah. So by the time I was done with that, my eyes were very strained, and I just basically really, really badly needed a nap. So my apologies, but I got it out there. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. Much love and appreciation, and I'll catch you all later. Or if you watch me on Twitch, I'll catch you in a little bit. Peace out.